Much for joining me today, Elliott. I appreciate you. 3-1 today to Croydon. How do you feel about that result?
Um, it hurts. It hurts a lot. I think first half we were good. Everything that we'd worked on in training during the week and the models and the processes we wanted to implement came off. And obviously, going in 1-0 at half time, we praised the boys and said, look, you need to stick to that. But unfortunately, they moved away from that in the second half, which I think caused our downfall. And we've had that conversation with them, and we said, look, you've been the creator of your own downfall today. No matter what other factors happen in the game, if you'd stuck to what you've done, success would have come from it. So they have to learn.
And Liam scored a great header in the first half. That was brilliant. And then Jabril actually shortly followed on in an attempt of trying to score a goal. What do you think the team could have done in order to support Jabril in getting that goal all the way through?
Sometimes it's follow up. I think Jubbs has that power and that body shape. He's very difficult to mark and deal with. He just wiggles his way through for a big guy. He manages to find himself in those pockets of space. And it's a moment. It's a moment that if that hits the back of the net, it's 2-0 and it's great. And like you said, Liam with his header, fantastic header. Again, captain's performance from Liam. He leads from the front. He puts his body on the line, and that's what you need in those moments, because we'd recognised Croydon were weak from set pieces, and it was something that we wanted to take advantage of. But and that's where that goal came from.
And Croydon, they had most of the possession throughout the whole game. Would you say that was a tactic on your behalf, where you kind of let them do that, or was there something behind that in which you tried to get that possession back later on in the game?
It was something we're not too concerned when we go up against opposition about how much possession they have. It's what you do with it. And we recognise that, if we control certain areas of the pitch, that we'll be able to steal it. And first half, you would have seen that, we were able to capitalise a lot on their back poor touches or weight of pass, and we were able to steal it and counter-attack quite effectively. Second half, we gave them too much respect, far too much respect, and allowed them to start. They've got some very good individual players in their team. Glash has recruited some good players, and they're the sort of lads that can punish you. And we've said that to the boys at this level. If you want to be competing with these teams, you can't start playing like that. And that's happened 2 weeks on the bounce now, where we've allowed that to happen.
And what do you think you're going to do in preparation for next week's game to take the win home?
It's a hard. Again, it's obviously we've travelled to Croydon to go play Balham, so obviously an evening game on a Wednesday. So we'll be in training on Tuesday. So we re-galvanise the squad. We'll look at a couple of elements we need to work on. For me, there's a lot of things in possession we need to get back to. I know that we can be better out of possession, and again, we'll look at that a little bit as well. But that's going to be the main key. Is we're going to go work on a tricky pitch now, because Croydon's surface isn't the best, so the boys need to be looking after that ball, and they need to be more effective on it. Which they were first half, but again, it's 90 minutes of football, not 45.
True. And on a positive note, a great attendance of 449 people. How does it feel to have the community backing you, supporting you, and shouting and cheering along on the sidelines?
It's unbelievable. Fleet as a club has grown since I came in here over a year ago now. We have a fantastic cult set up, and the kids love to come and support us. The atmosphere they created today was brilliant, and we just have a brilliant loyal fan base. You see it on Twitter and various forms of social media. They give us a lot of support, even on our away days. We get a good turnout. And it's always commented on. So again, as always, we always thank our supporters for everything they give us, and they are that extra 12th man for the boys. And we can only really apologise today, because I know a lot of the boys feel like they've let them down, because they've given us an absolutely brilliant support today.
Well, I'm sure you'll come back stronger. And lastly, player of the match, who is that?
For me today, it's Liam Pessell. He's been absolutely brilliant. Obviously, that's his first league goal for the club as well. As a captain, he never put his head down. He leaded from example. He's just been in my office now, and he's a man who just has all the passion. He wears the club badge. It's in his heart, and you can tell that hurt. He did not want to face that defeat today, and he's the one that battled for 90 minutes. He was pushing his team. So no, Liam deserves that every day of the week.
Incredible. Thank you so much for joining me.
Cheers, guys.
Elliott.
Thank you.
Thank you.